You did what, 184 last year?
185 last year, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine and you just can't get into it.
So what are you doing now, putting it back?
I was just reading the YouTube comments and they told me how to fix it. So
oh, perfect.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. They said I should just add more boost too, and I'm like,
Oh, why didn't you think of
why
that?
didn't I think of that?
Oh, you're already overspinning the supercharger.
That's like 160 there. I should have not f***ed with it after Capital. I tried retarding the cam to see if it would pick up, and it slowed it down big time. So now I'm going back the other way. But yeah, I mean, the YouTube comments suggested that I should add more boost.
Okay. Everybody on there has been 7s.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
6s.
Yeah. And that retarding the cam, is like timing. You know, just the more you advance it, the more timing it is, so the faster it goes. So.
Oh, okay. Sick.
So I'm just going to advance it 27 degrees.
Oh, because everything should have 27
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah. But yeah, it slowed it down like 2 tenths.
Oh, man.
Because it went 76 at Capital when the weather and the air was like 1800. And then last weekend it was like negative 500 or whatever it was, and I could only get it to go 87. So it should have probably went like a 67 or something like that. Instead it went at 87, so I think it slowed it down about 2 full tenths. Now I'm changing it back. I'm changing a bunch of shit too for World Cup.
You should just twin turbo it too.
Yeah. Just talking about the YouTube comments, they're great. People are like, you should just up the boost. I'm like, why didn't I think of that, you know?
Hold on, let me get the knob.
Yeah.
Oh, the best was the...
I'm already not spinning the blower way faster than Pro Trucker says to.
The best was the... apparently you have an LSA cam.
Yes. Because I was talking about the load separation angle. I said LSA on there. People are like, man, I would have thought you had a bigger cam than an LSA cam in there. I'm like, oh my Jesus. Jesus, man.
Yeah, CTSV cam, you can get 7s.
Yeah.
We just changed...
Man,
Seriously. This is where Matt lives now.
I'm excited for the new camera to come.
Oh, what'd you get? You got something different?
I got that Sony guy that I was telling
did
you about yesterday, yeah.
Must be nice.
Amazon originally said they wouldn't let me send the other one back. And I'm like, all right, well then I'll just fucking decline it on the credit card then. Like, Canon knows it's a known issue.
Yeah.
I called yesterday. They said they didn't know when they had an update. I'm like, it's literally like unusable at this point, pretty much, you know?
I manual focus mine.
Yeah.
Better than you guys can autofocus. That shouldn't be the case.
And they're like, all right, let me see what we can do. And they're like, all right, we can take it back. I'm like, it's funny how that works. I'm like, I'm literally buying a $1,300 camera in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, just credit me back the other one, which was like $750 or $800 or whatever it was. And so then they did that, and then I just ordered the other one. It'll be here Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be...
Well, for almost double the price.
It has the fastest autofocus of any camera out.
Good.
0.02 seconds or something.
We'll see if it works.
Apparently, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it.
Okay.
Apparently, it's...
You did that on the other one too.
The titties.
It didn't work out.
No. No,
oh, that's right.
With
You
the
want
other
the
one,
Mark II.
I got the Mark II, which had awesome reviews.
But no
said
mic.
it was the best thing out there. And then the 3 had just come out, and then the 3 had an external mic jack.
Correct.
So I sent the 2 back, which I like bought and then didn't even use. Then I sent the 2 back and got the 3, which was supposed to be like the same thing with a little better features, and
it didn't.
Apparently it wasn't. No, had an external mic jack, which I'm like sick. But then I guess the focus is a huge issue on the 3, which on the 2 was fine. Apparently worked great. That's what Jack uses, John Doc uses. They all use the 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I figured I'd be better than them guys.
And yeah, it didn't work out.
Get a 3.
I just don't like how zoomed in they look. Like, I use a wider angle for my...
Well, that's, I guess, apparently on the new one, you can, it's a something to 200 or whatever. 24 to 200 zoom,
Yeah.
but you can also adjust how fast you want it to zoom, which is cool.
Yeah, you can do that on that one I showed you too, but it wouldn't let you zoom further if you had quick zoom. It's called digital zoom versus...
No. This one you can adjust just how fast it zooms.
All right, good.
No, the digital zoom in the other one, you could zoom
slow.
in 6 feet or all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one you can actually adjust how fast it zooms.
This is how much mine zooms.
Like 3 feet.
Yeah, it's at 11 to 16. But I have other lenses. So yes, we know the other camera has focusing issues. It's being adjusted.
Yeah.
You bought that
So
for your whole vlogging stuff. This is my camera. It's a GH4. It's awesome. I don't have any issues.
Yeah, monkey on the car.
So what's the plan here?
Gonna go ahead and get the diff and transmission pulled out as an assembly. So we're gonna change the stator and the torque converter, and obviously the pumpkin.
Yeah. For some quarter-mile racing.
Man.
What'd you guys end up doing on the front? Going back the other way? Or did you just go back to the way it was installed before the cam?
No, we did. We kind of went halfway because the it's really hard to explain, but
I know.
the toothed gear is keyed on the crankshaft, and there's multiple keyway adjustments.
Right.
So we were able to go half as much as we went, and I think we're going to leave it there, but I left it apart because Fran's going to do some more calculating. Or
You're checking compression at where it was and all that stuff too.
yeah,
Okay.
yep. So
Compression changes based on how it's retarded.
Steve, I don't think you can say that on the air.
I can. It's a technical term, not a disability. I'm not referring to your disability. I'm talking about the car.
No, you definitely can't say that.
Well, and say the R word referring to you. See?
The R word.
See how that works?
You make it sound like it's I can't even say it.
That's because you're retarded. Oh!
Nice. Real nice way to offend people.
Man, I think we're just going to put the cam back to where it was because I don't want to experiment with too many things before we're done. It was pretty fast before, and fast enough to be, if the converter changes and the gear changes and work, it'll be like very competitive. So I don't want to go too far and have it be too slow again.
I agree.
Granted, I'm going to test Wednesday at World Cup, but I still don't want to have to pull that apart and do it at the track.
Neither do I.
I heard you're racing what, Super Street again or
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter? Okay, that's
That's
right.
what I always ran, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. I saw Garrett's stuff about Ruby going in class or changing classes or whatnot. So he's in Super Street.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I heard people talking about that Ruby and her car racing. Her car fits no rules at World Cup because it's twin turbo,
Right.
which sucks.
Yep.
But I mean, it is what it is. But
People don't understand class racing versus just
no, they
building
don't.
something to
They
go
don't.
fast.
They don't at all. Class racing is a whole special. Class racing, when your car is competitive and at the top front of the class, is a whole different ball game than anything else.
Right.
Like when people are giving me shit about this car, it's like, bro, I promise you, I've been there and done that.
Yeah, you've been racing it this way for what?
Long time.
7 years? 5?
No, not that long.
6 years, I think.
The cage got done in 2012. So
Yeah.
it probably was running like a year after that. So
That's
6 years.
yeah. Wait. Don't
You
blow
Ronnie
it.
Coleman?
Yep.
Like, wait!
Wait.
Make me laugh.
Bill Preston.
Be careful with your legs. I don't want you to break them.
Leave Matt and his legs alone, all right? Yeah, maybe take the thing out, the fitting out of there.
Yeah, I know. Leave my legs alone.
What you should do, Matt, and flip it upside down on the pallet. Then you just sit it on the pallet and have the hole go through, and we'll lift the forklift up onto the button here.
Oh God! Don't give
Work
yourself
smart,
too much,
not hard.
don't give yourself too much credit here, buddy.
Yeah, can you start this fucking thing?
Well, it's got a battery
Well,
charger on it right now.
yeah.
So hang on, let me
So
turn the
do
gas
you.
on.
I just have to do. The man is a wide open hole. You work too much.
Oh man!
Hold that like that.
You don't need to hold it? What are you taking that out for?
Just want to crack it so it vents.
Oh. Yes, I went from a 456 to a 370. Should be able to go like a, not that the car will do this, but gear-wise, should be able to go like 195.
Okay. You did what? 184 last year.
185 last year, yeah.
Here we go, top end of the racetrack, win line, give it to, look at that, George Farco.
Oh my gosh! Jesus! I just got that.
It's like Plinko, like ding, 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 ding.
You just won.
That's what happened to my electric ratchet right into the water.
You're fucking good. You're on good today.
My God! Matt's going fishing today. Oh yeah!
Caught my 13 millimeter.
One side out.
Wasn't so bad.
Yeah, we can go up with this, make it easier for you, so you don't have to bend over like rickety cricket.
Go for it, Steve. No, who did gravity?
Noon.
Okay, so what goes up must come down.
Or an object at rest, they stay at rest.
This thing's barely resting now. Look at us. Stayed up in physics.
I did well in science. Not so well in math.
I can imagine.
Well, is that supposed to be an insult? Like
Nerd alert. I'm getting delusional over here.
Oh, I'm totally using this. This is gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Okay.
Got a hold on her?
Yep.
Beautiful.
So next up, you're gonna undo all these, and we're gonna slide this off, and then pop that bad boy right on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up now, so we'll take an intermission.
Intermission. Seat now. Yeah, there you go, man. Alright, you finish that up.
Alright,
Good
what's that,
job.
35?
35 foot-pounds, yes. Yeah, it is. With tax, really? Wow. Unreal. Yeah, it's our heads can.
Our HC package.
Yeah, no I.
No, I.
No I.
When I rehearsed this internally, I said HCI, and then I'm like, it's just an HC.
Yep. It's like JC.
I'm not sure who that is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
What?
And you two motherfuckers need Jesus. Cover your ears, baby.
So yeah,
Yes.
I had headers with high flow cats, Borla mufflers, and a Vera Ram. We did our heads cam package.
That's it.
Yeah.
$54.95, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how much it costs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Parts, labor, install, tune.
I'm gonna go. What did this baseline?
It was pretty healthy. It was like a 509er.
It was that high?
Yeah.
Was it tuned before?
Yes. The you could I mean, one, it has.
And it has a
high flow
clutch
cab.
in it too, which would help.
Yeah, Monster Twin Disc, I think. Or something. Yeah, it was pretty healthy.
I'm gonna go with it'll
You go
make
final?
609.
Final? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going 605. Oh, I need to get another battery.
Well, I suggest you get it going. While I make this file.
Okay, you make the file. I'll get you a battery. I'll be back.
Well, it's about time.
It's literally like 2 minutes. We're not even done to 5.
I wasn't even. I am not. I am very, very close to done now. I'm gonna flash you and then I'm ready.
Not bad. Half pull and 1 full pull already.
Yeah. Pretty close. Had to add some fuel, but.
Yeah, I figured you let out on that first one because it was.
Well, yeah, I didn't, because since it was already tuned before, I didn't change the map. I don't change the map table yet. I wait. Because if they added a bunch of fuel in stock tune or whatever, the map table's not stock, I don't know what it's going to do. So I don't just assume that I need to add fuel. Stock car, I assume that I need to add fuel.
Right.
But I didn't. So it was lean and I added fuel. And then it did that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll make much more than that.
Strong.
Yeah, run looked pretty good.
Torque's good too.
I just added a half a degree of timing and a little fuel up top past like 5,500.
So 27 and a half.
Yeah, actually had 21 and a half that run. So let's see.
So old man, what are you up to?
Old man, huh? That's nice.
Oh man, look at my life. So Eric's got his next project. Putting that ZR1 back together. This is the one we did the custom piston on, right?
Yep.
I'll take a sneak peek. So just got back from the engine shop. Custom piston, air bolts, all that good stuff. You hear that rain, Eric?
Yep.
It sure is pouring.
Worst storm of the century, they say.
It's nice.
100%. I heard it on the news this morning.
What news do you listen to?
Channel 6.
Oh, there you go. ABC?
Yeah, Channel 6 Action News, the most local, best news station there is.
Junk.
Well, you probably listen to what? KYW or something like that?
You're number one, buddy. We doing? Did we do anything with his heads, or were they already done? Or
I think we sent them out.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, I believe we did.
I didn't know any of those details. I usually don't know until later.
Yeah, we definitely sent them out.
Okay.
Because I don't have to do springs on them or anything.
Ah, cool. I know the thing was modded before. I mean, it had a ported blower, but we still sent it over to Greg. Saw you got some parts in there.
Getting
in the
fuel
trunk.
system,
Monster over there.
getting clutch, new heat exchanger, new radiator.
Oh yeah, because he tapped his old one, didn't he? We're still
Yeah, we're
using
not
the
going to
same-
go there, but well, I guess we did. It was in the video. Probably.
Yeah, it was in the video already.
Okay.
Whoever
So, yeah.
installed it tapped all the way through and screwed it up.
Yep. And got a new DeWitt's radiator.
Saw that.
I think because he just wanted to upgrade, it had nothing to do with his other radiator's fine.
It's fun. I mean, you're in there doing a lot of stuff. I mean, this is the time.
Absolutely.
This is the time to do it all.
Absolutely.
So Eric's got the heads on. It's working down the ARP head studs.
It's really coming down out there.
It is. That bomb cyclone. Storm of the century, everybody. Storm of the century.
It is. That's what I read online.
Yeah. Did you believe everything you read online?
I heard on the rush hour on the way home, it's going to come down so hard, you'll need a boat.
There's already an accident on 95 and 495.
No, I believe it.
495 had a rollover. It's not ours.
It didn't make bad power, though.
But so we baselined it. All we did was ported MSD with a nickel throttle body and a set of injectors.
Yep. And this,
And you're tuning.
my spirit fingers.
Oh, Jesus. That's jazz fingers.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Same thing.
No, I think spirit fingers. I think I was right.
They're both gay.
Probably can't necessarily use or say that, but
What? They're happy. That's what it
happy
means.
fingers.
They're happy fingers. That's what gay means. God. Hey, good job. Thanks, buddy. That's Jerome, Fran's stepdad. Also can be seen in the ZR1
Yeah.
video where you gave him a ride.
On Father's Day.
Yeah. What's funny is when I play that back now, someone commented he sounded like Owen Wilson when he said wow, and now I cannot unhear it.
Shock
Crazy
back
how
this time.
red it still is. from when I changed the fluid, you know?
Yeah.
What color's the tractor?
Clear. Yeah. Generally in like a 5-gallon bucket of the clear stuff, you'll put like a quart or two of like regular ATF in it. That way it's still red and you can read it on like a dipstick. Because other than that, if you just put straight tractor fluid in it,
That's true.
you like won't be able to read in the dipstick if you try and look at the fluid. This is clear.
There she is.
Huh?
So there she is.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and I guess dump that and get it up here.
Yeah.
It smells wonderful.
Like trans fluid?
It's actually not that bad. The burnt, like, trans fluid's the
I was gonna
worst.
say, I better not be burnt.
No.
A little metallic, but I assume that's just from the converter.
You know, I guess. Is it like a little mesmerizing?
It is pretty nice.
Is it? Will your camera zoom in on that writing? I'm gonna say
No.
I doubt it.
Why?
Because that's just what tells you what the stator is. We gotta get that ring out.
That's the top of your bearing. Got that right back on there.
He gave us a new O-ring just in case we need it. He asked, I'm like, just send everything that I need.
A little flathead to get that.
Yeah, it's like a wire lock for like a ring.
Can you explain to the viewers what you're doing?
Yeah, on my converter. I mean, I don't even really need to explain.
They know.
They should probably tell me, yeah, what I have to do here. Changing the stator. And it looks like there's enough room for the ring.
Get her worked in there.
Alright, while he does that, you want to explain that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a converter guy, so I just called and told them I don't know what I wanted and what it was doing, and they sent me a different one. But I guess they'll be this close to the same stall as it was before, but this one will like start to tighten up faster than this one did.
Okay.
So before, it seemed like my second gear would kind of like drag out for a while instead of like starting to like tighten up. So that's why I'm gonna, with the lower gear and this, I'm hoping that it'll help. So when I shift, it'll just start pulling instead of a lot of slip in the middle and then start to couple up top.
Now, will this change how you have to launch the car as well?
It will probably change some tuning stuff on it, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably have to make some changes, you know.
I was going to say, because you've got launching, I mean, leaving down, so.
It won't take me long to figure out, you know, but at least I hope not, but I doubt it. I mean, I got enough passes on the car now that pretty much tell you what it's going to do based on what I put in it.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I just didn't know if it was different because you had the trans brake and how you leave. If it's not,
No,
you're not leaving off the foot brake, so you're not really stalling.
No, I don't do
not
that.
stalling the convert. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I leave the launch RPM. I don't ever touch. I just play with the ramp, the power ramp that I have in it. But
Okay.
the two-step is always set the same. You know, every once in a while, like I might, you know, play with it, but it's very, very rare.
Okay.
I usually leave it. I think I leave it 4750. I think is what my two-step set to. But
Okay.
I mean, this is the benefit of having a bolt-together converter, because instead of me sending this back and giving them data and then pulling it apart and changing some shit, and then sending it back to me and me putting it back in, you know, and then if it's not right, God forbid, then I got to send a converter back to them. Like, you know, say this shit don't fucking work, then in reality, me and Matt can pull the shit out at the track and change it back to what it was in there.
I bet Matt's excited to do that at the track.
It's probably not. I've done it.
Excited.
Huh?
I'm always excited.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, it, you know, yeah, we'll wait to put that back together because I need to know what shims they want us to put in there. But that bearing. Oh yeah, that one on top of there.
One stay on the bottom there.
Yeah, World Cup, I'll take stuff apart. I guess you can also, instead of just changing the stator too, you can put a different amount of shims behind it. So that will change, you know, sorry, I pulled this thing off. Yeah, it'll change different things also depending on how much you shim it. And I'm gonna call him tomorrow and ask him how many shims he wants me to put, or where he wants me to put them, or how they affect it. I emailed him today because I'm not too in-depth in converter stuff, but I'd like to learn. So I emailed him like the difference between these two. I want to know like what it's going to do, just to educate myself, because I don't know this stuff. But so I'm waiting for him to get back to me on that, and then I'll ask him same thing on this. You know, how many of these does he want me to put in, and what effect that is going to have by me doing that, because I don't know.
See, look at that. He said it. Something he doesn't know.
Hey,
We're not a train shop.
No, I will be the first person to admit when I don't know something, and I am not scared to ask. It's how you learn.
Yeah, I think that's
Facebook is not how you learn. You do not learn by Facebook groups. I promise you. People call us and ask us a question, and then we see them post on Facebook a half hour later asking the same question. It's like, okay, bro.
Well, people also halfway around the world ask us questions about their builds other shops are doing too, which...
That is very true.
It's not really...
Yes, you can ask us a question on our own part. Whoever you buy the part from, that's who you should ask the question to.
Correct.
So yeah, this will...
or whoever's tuning it...
That.
Should be who you're asking your tuning related questions to.
Yeah.
If you're not intending to have us tune it, we're getting paid.
I do not give out free advice.
Right. Well,
I'm sure there's a lot of people that know that.
Yeah.
I will give out general advice, like stuff like this.
Well, that's what
learning.
The channel is for.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Doesn't mean message you on your personal Facebook
No.
asking about your build out in
don't
the
do that.
Ukraine.
I will not reply. No, I guess this is a wrap till tomorrow. I think it's almost 6 o'clock anyway, but I have a watch on, but I pull my phone out to see.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Who's that?